We are back with Dr. Kelly Gebhardt, veterinarian at Happy Tales Veterinary Emergency Clinic here in Greensboro. All right, it's soon to be Halloween. What do we need to know about our pets and Halloween and costumes and candies and all that jazz?
Oh gosh, so much to cover there. First and foremost, I think we need to think about pet safety, right? When the trick-or-treaters are coming to the door and that door is opening and closing, let's make sure to keep our pets in a safe place, maybe a quiet bedroom or a crate that's kept away from that opening door so they don't run out and or increase their anxiety and then they get scared and run away. Make sure that your pets have proper collar with ID tag, and even make sure your pet is microchipped so that you have 2 ways to get your pet reunited with you if they run off during Halloween. Because Halloween, holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, 4th of July, that's when we see an increased number of calls for pets that have run off or gotten lost. So making sure your pet has proper ID. If you're going to do costumes with your pet, make sure that they are safe so they're not little pieces that they can chew off and choke on. Make sure that they're not too constricting. And if your pet's giving you signs that they don't like it, just take the costume off because they might not want to be wearing one. As far as chocolate goes, remember that the darker the chocolate, the less they need to eat to achieve a toxic dose. So milk chocolate is less toxic than dark chocolate, which is less toxic than baker's chocolate. Xylitol is one of the most common toxicities we see. So sugar-free gum, sugar-free candies, that can cause low blood sugar and even liver failure. So keeping those sugar-free products away is very important. Thinking about wrappers, right? Dogs get into that pumpkin, they eat all that candy, all those wrappers form into a blob in the stomach, and then you can get a foreign body. So that's a potential problem with Halloween. Glow sticks and glow necklaces are not exactly toxic, but they can make them drool and look like they're having horrible problems, but it's really just a little contact irritation. Those are some good points.
Those are good points. Okay, a few quick questions. How soon can a cat be spayed after giving birth?
Pretty soon thereafter, but I would say let mama have a break, let her body recover, let her get healthy. There's really no rush at that point because she's already had the babies. Let her nurse those babies, grow her babies a little bit stronger, let her body recover, and talk to your regular vet about when to schedule out based on, their schedule and their availability, but there's no rush at that point. But you could do it really quite soon after if you decide to, but I would give her body time to recover.
Gotcha. Are German Shepherds a good candidate for joint supplements?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if they're very active, if they're working dogs or police military. But all dogs are good candidates for a joint supplement at some point in their life. And omega-3 fatty acids are also a very excellent thing to help decrease joint pain and inflammation that I forgot to mention earlier. And German Shepherds would be great for omega-3 fatty acids.
Okay, this question is, does Cosequin, if I'm saying that correctly, actually work?
Cosequin? Yeah, it does. It really does. I do feel like it's beneficial. It's got glucosamine and chondroitin, and those are the precursors for cartilage health. So studies have shown that if you take it orally, both people and pets, it may help keep that cartilage healthy, slow down destruction of the cartilage, and that's the goal of those glucosamine chondroitin supplements, is to give the precursor for cartilage repair and manufacturing in our body. So I do think it's an effective product. Another good one is called Flexidin. There are so many out there, but Flexidin's a good one. Dasequin, Cosequin, Movoflex, Adequin, also the injectable form, which is really designed, the only FDA-approved drug to help protect cartilage and decrease risk of destruction. But that has to be given through a veterinarian. But I do think.
Well, yeah. We have a follow-up question on that. What is a vet-recommended joint supplement for a dog who has arthritis? I didn't know if any of those that were in that list that you said.
All of them are great. Flexidin, Dasequin, Cosequin, Movoflex, Glycoflex, Ficox, Adequin, Synovi G. These are all many veterinary approved brands that have benefits to the joint health. And omega-3 fatty acids are also very important for overall skin and joint health.
Okay, this person says, my question is that I have a mixed hound. In the last 6 months has had fleas. I bathe him, I comb him. Is there anything I can do at home or take him to the vet?
I'm so sorry. Could you say that again?
The dog has fleas. She's bathed him. She's combed him. Is there more that I can do at home, or do I need to take him to the vet?
Gotcha. I'm so sorry. I didn't hear that first part. Fleas. Oh, yeah, you need to get all pets in the household on a proper veterinary approved flea and tick preventative, because once those fleas get into the house, they are so incredibly hard to get rid of. They lay their eggs in the cracks in the floor. It becomes a real problem. So getting all the pets on a proper flea and tick preventative that will stop the growth of the fleas so they won't be able to have more baby fleas. And also talking to an exterminator to address the environmental problem. So they can put out some insect growth regulator that will stop the fleas from populating in your house. So proper flea and tick medication and environmental control are the two very important things, because over-the-counter treatments are not always or very effective, and your environmental control is essential to getting rid of the fleas.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So we have answered a whole bunch of joint related questions. If you missed any of this, guess what? We're going to put this on our website so that you are able to see it again. We're going to put it on YouTube as well so that you'll be able to do that. Thank you so much for your time and expertise. We appreciate you. WFMY News 2 at 6 is coming up next.